Okay, so you've spotted your first trading pattern. You know which stock or option strategy to take. Now it's time to place that order. But wait, maybe you don't have a broker to trade with yet. In this video, I want to talk about the types of brokers out there and how to find the right broker that fits your trading personality. So keep this in mind. I don't get a dime. I don't get a free stock. I don't get anything like that for you to choose a broker. I'm educating you on who I use. But in the end, it's up to you to determine what broker's right for you. Now, with that, let's get started. So my top 3 points when choosing a broker are as follows. Number 1, most important, make sure it's a publicly traded firm. All right, you can easily tell by the stock price, and you can tell what's going on with that stock price to find out what kind of shape that broker's in. Next, make sure they allow advanced option strategy, because I know some of you don't trade options right now, but the more you become educated, the more important these become. And finally, don't worry about the fees. It's more important to make sure they have a platform that you can work with. Now, let's talk about options for a little bit more. When it comes to options, there's going to be clearance levels you'll want to aspire to in your lifespan as a trader. Here are the 4 options trading levels. Number 1, cover calls and cash secured puts. Number 2, long options. That's long calls if you're bullish, long puts if you're bearish. Option spreads. Now, these are vertical spreads, any type of spread where we know, and more importantly, the broker knows, whether you have a limited or unlimited risk trade. Option spreads are deemed to be limited risk and limited reward. They fall in level 3. Level 4 are naked option contracts. That's where you're selling something that you don't own and you don't have the money to cover for it. Therefore, you need a margin, a smaller amount required to hold that naked contract. Keep in mind, naked level 4 is not like cash secured level 1. There's a big difference, and it has to do with the money you have in your account. So, what level do you want to specialize in? More importantly, what do I use? Okay, so I use levels 1, level 2, level 3. Those are the 3 levels that I use in all of my stock and option trading strategies. Now, what level's best? Well, they're all great levels, but if there were one I would avoid, it would be level 4. Again, very risky, and I find more people get taken out in terms of losing their career in options by simply leveraging too much. All right. The second reason would be poor money management, but we'll get to that. Now, on to brokers. These are my top 3. I have accounts at each one. They are in no order of importance, but they are in order of what they do for the customer. So it's more in terms of what you like as a broker. So let's start with Schwab. Number 1, they are truly a full service broker. They offer discounted prices. They offer client advice. They have areas where they put money to work for you. All right. So they are an investment advisor. They're into money management. They're even a bank. Now, they do have a web-based platform, so it's easy to navigate, but I kind of feel like their smartphone is less than desirable, in my opinion. You can find them at schwab.com. Next, ThinkorSwim. Now, this used to be owned by TD Ameritrade, but recently Schwab acquired them and their fantastic platform, which is great for experienced and even more advanced traders because it offers programming features. It's quite possibly the best brokerage platform out there, but it's pretty daunting if you're a novice trader. Keep that in mind. www.thinkorswim.com will direct you to that site, which, like I said again, is owned by Schwab. And finally, number 3, if I were to pick the top 3, Robinhood. It's an upstart. It's been over 10 years old now. They've gone through some growing pains, but they are still a simple broker with a great trading app that handles now more complex trading orders than it used to. Even has a crypto division. But more recently, it's grown back its client base with its latest offerings. Probably the easiest broker to use, but don't expect any advice from them. www.robinhood.com for more information. Now, I also have accounts with Interactive Broker and Coinbase. These are what I like to call niche brokers. They specialize in different areas. If I left your broker out, I'm sorry, can't trade them all. Like I said before, it's up to you to do your homework and find a broker that best suits your needs. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this information educational and useful.